There's got to be a good, you know what, I'll just make one up. All right, 2 cosine of 2, oh my. Hold on, let me make sure I like it. Oh my gosh, stop. Vicky Vale. All right. 2 quantity cosine of 2x squared equals 1. If you would, solve for the cosine of 2x. Just at least get there. How would you isolate the cosine of 2x? What would you do first? Yeah, I'd divide by 2. But now, how would you solve for the cosine of 2x? Square root both sides. When you take a square root of an equation, include a plus or minus. But we can't have the square root of a half. That's crazy talk. What is the rational form of square root of a half? Plus or minus radical 2 over 2. Oh my gosh. Look at that. What awesome person thought of this problem? This guy. Anytime you have a double angle or a half angle, or even if it's a crazy one like a triple or whatnot, you want to consider substitution and make it easier. So let's say, why don't we let 2x be called w? Why not? So the cosine of w is plus or minus radical 2 over 2. Oh, that almost spells cow. That's okay. So let's break it up. The cosine of w, let's do the positive radical 2 over 2. And the cosine of w is negative square root 2 over 2. For what values of w is the cosine of w positive radical 2 over 2? You know what? We're going to go radians because it's funner. You can tell me degrees, but let's do radians. They're feeling neglected this section. Pi over 4, what else? 7 pi over 4. And negative radical 2 over 2. Sure. Yep. Awesome. But we did not start with w. What do we start with? 2x. So 2x would equal pi over 4 plus what? Now keep in mind, all of these 4 answers are related because they all differ by how much? Even less. In terms of radians, pi over 2. So as degrees, they would differ by 90 degrees. In terms of radians, they differ by pi over 2 radians. So we can summarize all 4 answers as pi over 4 plus pi over 2 times k. We'll do the k as an integer at the very end. But we don't want 2x, we want x. Divide by 2, what do we get? pi over 8 plus times k. Good news, everyone. That's the easy answer. If they did not give any restrictions on x, then that's what you would say. However, if they had said that x varies from 0 to 2 pi, they put a parenthesis at the end there because 0 and 2 pi are coterminal. What would your answer be? Oh, I'll get you started. Sure. Pi over what? Well, how'd you get pi over? No, it wouldn't be pi over 4. So this says we're going to start at pi over 8, and then keep adding multiples of pi over 4. So starting at pi over 8, add a pi over 4. So what's pi over 8 plus pi over 4? 3 pi over 8. Is 3 pi over 8 between 0 and 2 pi? Yep. And we keep going until we go over 2 pi. So what's next? So 3 pi over 8 plus another pi over 4. 5 pi over 8. 7 pi over 8. So notice pi over 4 is really 2 pi over 8, so you're just adding 2 pi over 8. So keep going. Because if they say x is in this range.
Well, yeah, no, like why? There's no notation to do like increments of pi over 4 where it's less.
You'd have to give what value of k would make it true. So if you want to write, let me know how fun this is to write. Pi over 8 plus k times pi over 4 such that k is an integer, comma, k is between 0 and, I don't even know, 15. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 8. I'm not sure. Too much in my head. Or you could just list them, which I think is less of a headache. So after 7 pi over 8 would come, and then, and then, and then, and then, and then we stop. So I realize it's not 8, it's 7, because we went from 0 to 7. Because if we did 8, then we'd be over by 2 pi. So I prefer this. If you want to write this, it's fine. I think it's a little bit trickier.